Hi everyone, welcome back to another class of pronunciation in use, this time level intermediate. Today we're taking a look at the lesson consonants at the end of syllables. So here you see some words, for example, go, goal, and gold. So why is this lesson consonants at the end of syllables? Well, that's sorry. Well, that's because of le here or the. Let's see what happened to me. Something got stuck in my throat. Can you please send the request at the end of the class? Because now I'm actually teaching. At the end, I take the requests. Thank you. So, some one-syllable words have no consonant. For example, look at this word, go. If I want to tell you like the... Hi Zohra, welcome. If I want to tell you the sounds, first you have g. So that's a consonant. And then you have o, go. O is vowel. So that's CV, consonant, vowel. Consonant, vowel. And let's go to the next one. We have goal, g, consonant, o, vowel, l, consonant. So vowel is like a, e, u, o, e, schwa, like all of them are vowel. That's a CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. G, o, l, goal. So you add consonant at the end of this. You might add another consonant too. This is a little bit harder to pronounce. This is gold. So consonant, g, o, vowel, l, consonant, d, consonant. Now it gets a little bit harder when we have two consonants back to back, especially at the end. Some people forget to pronounce them. Make sure that you pronounce all the consonants clearly and loudly. So gold, gold. It's a little hard for some speakers to put consonants together, so you should practice this. Remember, don't say goal, because if you drop this D, it sounds like goal, and that's not what you want to say. So you have to go ahead and say gold. Both consonants have to be pronounced properly. In the next part, it says you should pronounce the consonants. If you don't, you may end up saying something that you don't want, right? So for example, belt. Look here, you have a VCC pattern, which is vowel, consonant, consonants. Actually, there is another C here, like starting from E, belt. The B is vowel, L, T, VCC, belt. But if you make a mistake and you forget to pronounce this final sound here, you sound like bell. You just say VC. You lose the final consonant, and that's not what you want to say. That's another word with another meaning. That's a totally different thing. Okay? Somebody says, please teach pronunciation and use elementary. Yeah, hopefully after this book we'll do work on that as well. Or for example here, change. Change. So you have this sound. Look at here, change. This is a consonant, n. This is another consonant, j. You have consonant here. A is vowel. So change. If you mistakenly drop the final consonant, you sound like chain without the j, which is actually wrong. I mean, it's another word. So that's why this lesson is focusing on pronouncing the final consonant, especially when you have two consonants, like here, range, help, fill. So now let me play the CD for you so you can listen to that.
B20. Belt. bell, change, B20, belt, bell, change, chain, range, rain, help, hell, film, fill, tenth, ten, learnt, learn, wolf, wool, hold, hole.
As I said, maybe later when we finish this book, we do that too. But now we don't have time for that. We are in the middle of this book and tactics for listening. So here you saw some examples. So if you remove the final consonant, you get another word, which is a different word. So you have to pronounce the m properly. Film, both consonants. Now in the next part, it says sometimes it's hard for people to pronounce them. So especially in the NT form, the negative form, you have two consonants, n, t, weren't. They weren't able to do it. It says if you can't do it or if you forget to pronounce them, or it's hard for you, it says you can think of it this way. So you have they weren't, but it's hard to say they weren't. You can say they weren't table. This is not true for Farsi speakers. I think we can easily say it. So they say imagine that this T is the beginning of another word, like table. They weren't able to do it. Because some people can't pronounce it, it says it's easier to think of T as the beginning of another word. They weren't able to do it. They weren't able to do it. But I also have to tell you something here. Sometimes we don't really say the T there. We say they weren't able to do it. They weren't able to do it. But yeah, in British, this is a little bit more British maybe. Maybe they say it more often. Let's see. Consonants of words past tense. It says when the verb is in the past tense, for example, this verb. Look at this. Let me write it here for you. You see ed, but the sound is not ed. It's not it. The sound is t. Look at here. Not always t. Sometimes it's te. I've told you this before, but I'll tell you again. Let me see if this is recording. Okay. Walked. You have a consonant, w. You have a vowel, a. Walked. Consonant. So remember, don't say, for example, yesterday I walked to school. Yesterday I walked to school. Walked. Hi Parsa, welcome. So here you have consonant, vowel, consonant. Walked. Now in the next part, it says, it's the same thing. It says don't play with that, like change it in the wrong way. Help is consonant, e vowel, l consonant, p consonant. So help, consonant, vowel, consonant. Don't change it to helper. That's another word. Helper is consonant, e vowel, l consonant, p consonant, e vowel, r consonant. So that's another word. You shouldn't mistake them, which I don't think if Persians do. I mean, we don't usually mistake them. So yeah, the first one is help. The second one is helper. Scent, center. Cook, cooker. Mix, mixer. Past, pasta. So there were some of the words. So now we're going to the practice part. In this part, it says, listen to the sound of the word, not the spelling. Listen to the sound and remove the last sound. For example, here you have went. Remove the last sound. W, e, n, t. Remove the t. So w, e, n. So that sounds like when. When. Because we removed the t sound at the end of this. It was this word. We removed the t sound and we got this one. When. When. The next one. Number 1. So when you remove the last part of this, this is field. Field. When you remove the last sound, what do you get? Can you type it for me? Field. Very good point. Parisa wrote something else, but Said, you're right. Remember, it's a long E. Field. Field. So when you remove the D, it changes to F, long E, L. Feel. Feel. So that's E-E-L. Now, why is it not F-I-L-L? Because F-I-L-L is a short E. It's like this. I don't want this. I don't want a short E. I want a long E. Feel. Feel. Good. So it's not this one. Let's go to the next one. Change. Yes, Atif, it's not F-I-L-L. Because F-I-L-L is not feel, like field, long E. F-I-L-L is a short E. It's like fill. Fill. F-I-L-L, for example, you can say for this Parisa and Atif. If your word was film, then if you remove the last sound, you get fill. But this is a long E, so field, feel. Good say, chain. It was also in the book. Chain. You remove the sound. It was change. You remove the j, the chain. And chain is written this way. Good, Atif. Next one. 6. 6. 6. You should remove the last sound of this. 6. So how do you do that? What is the word? Actually, it changes to this word. But how do you write this word? It changes to this sound. Let's see if anybody has got a solution. Good side, sick. Sick. Yeah, S-I-C-K. Atif, we write it with C-K. For example, we don't write this one. This is seek. For example, I am seeking shelter. Seeking, this is a long E, so we don't write long E. It's a short E, sick. The next one, build. Build. So what I think build is like this. Build. Sink, no. Sink, you are adding ne. We don't have ne. We just have 6. Yes, bill. For example, water bill, electricity bill. The next one, shelf. Shelf is like this. She is like this in dictionary. Shelf. Good Parisa, good Atif. Bill, B-I-L-L. Shelf in dictionary is like this. Now you want to remove the last sound, which is f, f. So shell, shell. But how do you write it? Shell. Or for example, here you have wealth. Wealth. Good sight. Shell, double L. Shell is another word in English. عاطفه good. No, Paris. Shall, no. Because when you say shall, you are changing E. This is shell when you remove. You should just remove the last sound. When you say shall, you are changing it to this sound. And we don't want this sound. Yes, we don't want the a sound here. Shall, no. We want shell. Atife's picture is not good. Hi Parsa, welcome. Is it better, Atife? Maybe now. What about others? Can you see the picture okay? Hi Reza. So the next one, wealth. Wealth. You should remove the fe. So you're gonna get, what will you get? No, it's not good. What about now? Is it better? Go ahead and record it. Wealth, when you remove the fe, it changes to well. Because you're actually removing the final consonant. Wealth. You remove the consonant, it gets like well. So it says we should close our eyes and practice listening. I don't really know why it's happening, but I'm recording with a very good quality. Maybe you can watch it later on Telegram. But I'm telling you, so let me, maybe it gets better over time. Guest. Guest. You want to remove the last t. So what do you get after guest? G-U-E-S-T. Guest. Guess. Very good say. Guess. Like, can you guess, for example, what we have for lunch? Can you guess my age? Can you guess when my birthday is? Can you guess? That's guess thinking. The next one is W-I-L-D. Wild. Wild. It should be something like this. Wild. Yes, good. Yes. Good, awesome. Yes. Yes, say it. While. W-H-I-L-E. You remove the D sound, so you get while. While. Good job. Good, awesome. So now we go to the next part. This part is interesting, but you should see this. If you can't see, we are in trouble. It says, read this and find the words that have two consonants at the end. For example, first is one of those because it has two consonants. First. You have s, and you have to take good out of while. Can you see that now? Oh my god. If you can't see, we're in trouble. Or for example, what's. Again, it's consonant at the end of the word. But for example, there is not, because the last one is e. There, it's vowel, no. But first is an answer. What's is an answer. Unfortunately, no. Let me change my internet. Maybe. What about now? Is it better? This is where patient students. Yeah. So the next, I don't really know why it's happening, but sometimes it happens. For example, eighth. Or, so again, it's eighth, it's consonant. Hi Fatih, welcome. So this is an answer. We are looking for words that have consonant at the end. Okay? For example, month. You have n and you have th. Month. It's a consonant. So month is an answer. Yes? But for example, in the year, no, because year is vowel consonant. It's not consonant at the end. It's good now? Okay, thank you for telling me. But I don't know what I did. So if it's wrong again, or if it's blurry again, let me know. I'll do something about it then. So that was the first line. The answers were in the book. Now let's go to the second one. It's August. August is an answer, yes? Because August. You have August. Consonant. So August is an answer. Or what other things come to your mind? Correct. Second question. What's the highest mountain on earth? Mount Everest. Correct again. Mount Everest. Next question. Okay, so can you tell me the words that end in consonant? For example, correct, I think. Yes, correct is an answer. Because you have k, t at the end. Correct. Second also is an answer. Because you have n and d. Consonant. Second. Any word you see here, tell me. You don't have to go in the order. You can go any word you see, tell me. Nashmil, we should look at the words and find the words that have consonant at the end. Okay? For example, tips has consonant. It's not vowel or e. You have vowel here, but at the end you have consonant. But for example, this word, no. Tip, no. Because tip is vowel consonant. You don't finish with two consonants. Consonants are p, t, k, s. Anything except a, e, o, u, things like that. So we're looking for that. Atafa, good. Correct. Correct is, it ends in consonant. What's, yes, what's is an answer. Highest, yes, highest. because of se and te. Highest. Mountain, no. Earth, very good. Earth, because of re and the. Earth. Earth. Let's go to the next line. Mount Everest. Mountain, no Qasim. You know why? Mountain. Ten is consonant, vowel, consonant. It's not two consonants at the end. Okay. Mount, ne. Mountain. Mountain. Yes, Said. Both of them. Mount. It ends in nete. Mount Everest. In sete. Mount Everest. Mount Everest. The next one, again, correct. We said it before. Correct. We said it. وقتی آپوستروف میگیره رو نادیده میگیریم. چیو نادیده میگیریم؟ Which part? What's? Yes, this is not sound. This is not a sound. صدا که نداره. What's? What's? I منظور هست. Yeah. It was what is, but now it's what's. Sound in what's هست دیگه. What's. What. So it's consonant. Yeah. Because we are actually summarizing. We are actually this is the contraction form. Hi Amir Mahdi, welcome. Amir Mahdi, you must be, I don't know your level, you must be pre-3 or something, pre-2, pre-3. Mount, again, we said Mount. Everest, we said that. What about this one? Next. Is it an answer or is it not? Next. And this one, question. Are they answers? Next is an answer, and it's a very good answer because it's a C at the end. 3C. Why 3C? Because the pronunciation is like this. Next. You have k, s, t, you have c at the end. Next. Yes, Ataf. It is cc and it's also more. It's ccc because it's next. You have 3 consonants. Next. So it's a perfect answer anyway. End with 2 consonant sounds. So because it ends with 3 consonant sounds, it also ends with 2 consonant sounds. So it's an answer. But what about this one? Question. Or anyone you find. For example, let me find some of them. For example, perhaps is an answer. Perhaps. Because of pese. Brussels. Yes, this is an answer. Brussels. Le and ze. Brussels. Said says question. No. Yes, question is not. It's like mountain. Question. When you say question, it is chen. It's vowel consonant. It's not vowel. Atife Paris. So good. Question is a no. Anything you find, tell me, because there are a lot. For example, Athens, because of ne and z. Athens. Elephant, ne and te. Elephant. Very, no. Very is consonant. Vowel, consonant, vowel. It's not very, no. Good, no. Good is vowel, consonant. For example, some people say, Paris says, Budapest. What is that word? I never saw that word. But that's true. St, because of the st. I think that's the name of a place. Brussels, I told you. Athens, I told you. Europe, no, for example. Yeah, say it says east furthest. Exactly. East furthest because of the sete. Biggest. Good Qasim. Biggest. Where is biggest? Biggest, yes. Biggest. Correct again. We said that. 3, no. 3 is like CCV. 3. Out. Out, no. Out is VC. Out. Of is VC. For is CVC. No. Percent, for example. Here we have percent. Cent. Nt. Last good. Mountain, no persa. Last good. Because mountain, it's 10. 10 is te, e. It's not a, it's like little shua. Mountain. It's not mountain. No, it's mountain. You have a sound. It's a vowel in the middle of te and ne. Yeah, that's it. It's all, I think. So let's get out of that. Here there are some mistakes that we have to find. For example, she doesn't turn much. Then it says she doesn't earn much. That's the correct answer. She doesn't earn much. Carefully, no, Wasim. Carefully. Fully is like this. A consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. Fe, or like fully. Fully. Li, E is vowel. Fully. Li. Y is V. No, Y is vowel at the end. For example, you say beauty. Beauty. This is, the end of this is vowel. De. This is consonant. So it's not a consonant. Yes? So here we should correct the mistakes. Okay? For example, I think cold cars are better. And you should use think. So the answer is the answer is I think old cars are better. Yes, Qasim. Qasim, it's the sound. It's not what you see. بس صداشو گوش کنی. من نمیتونم بگم مثلا هر وقت آ اومد واوله، هر وقت چیز دیگه اومد، چون ممکنه اصلا اچ بیاد ولی واول باشه، چون صداش مهم، اون چیزی که میبینی اصلا مهم نیست. It's not important what you see, it's important what you hear. Because I pronounce this honest. اچه ولی واوله. تلفظش مهم. Honest. It's a. So yes, I think old cars are better. Very good. Number 3, the bank ought to be open by now. You should use ought. Ought means should. It's like should. We use it like should. So what do you say? I think the bank ought to be open. یعنی باید باز باشه. The bank should be open. The bank ought to be open. Cut, no, ought. چون خودش گفته. Here it says you have to use ought. Thank you, English Ustad. Good Said. Ought to be open. The bank ought to be open. Next one, I think call the time. All. Can you say this one? I think all call the time. I should correct, there's a mistake here. You should correct. And the mistake is because of consonant at the end. Yeah, good say. I think all the time. I think all the time. Next one. These big cars hold 8 people. These big cars hold 8 people. You should use hold. Yes, I think all the time. You should use hold. These big cars hold 8 people. What is it? Hold 8 people? What does it mean? These big cars hold 8 people? Okay, I write hold, but what about after that? Even Saeed is saying, what is this? Hold 8 people. Okay, I don't really know. Let's go to the answers. What lesson? 25. 25. Where are we? 25, part 3, number 4. 25, part 3, number 4. Somebody type it. 25, part 3, number 4. 25, where are we? 25, part 3, number 4. These big cars hold 8 people. Oh my god. 8 people. یعنی 10 نفر رو تو خودشون جا میدن. They have room for 8 people. These big cars hold 8 people. Crazy. Okay, let's go back. Hold 8 people. You see, sounds can be really confusing. Sometimes we look at what we see, not what we hear. These old cars hold 8 people. Okay. Hold. This 8 is written this way. You can say 8. It's number 2. Hold 8 people. This is interesting. Yes, hold 8 people. It means they have room for 8 people. And now my live can hold 8 people. Hi Asaman, welcome. So my live is always 8 people. My live can hold 8 people. The next one. Did he film other kinds of movies too? You should use the word other there. You should use the word other. Oof. Did he film other kinds of... So you're gonna have to use other. Film other? No. Did he... good. Yeah. Did he film... And remove the meh from here. Did he film other kinds of movies too? Did he film other kinds of movie too? So there are pronunciation errors regarding consonant. 3 people have 6 size eyes. Okay, so you should use eyes here to correct the mistake that we got here. Again, 3 people have 6 eyes. You can say 6 eyes, but sick, not this sick. We need another. Yes, good Parisa. Feel mother. Qasim, what? Guild? What is that? I don't get it. Aha, good sight. 6 eyes. It means 3 people. Each person has a pair of eyes. So 3 people's, their eyes come to a total of 6. 6 eyes. Yes. And the last one, if you took aspirins, your head wouldn't take. This one is funny. So if you take aspirins, your head wouldn't take, but you should use the word ache. This is pronounced like this. Ache. This is the sound of this. Ache. Yeah. Good sweet. There's a seek eyes. It doesn't make sense. Said is very smart. If it's Mustafa Hush, then Said is very smart. If you took aspirins, your head wouldn't take. So it's better to say wouldn't. Good Said. Wouldn't ache. It means wouldn't have pain. Wouldn't. And then you write ache. If you took aspirins, your head wouldn't ache. Headache? No, it's your headache. It's not a good sentence. Your sentence is not complete. Somebody says what? What is? Or someone, I didn't get you. Yeah, so that's it. I think there's just one more part which isn't really hard. You're going to listen and choose A or B. I write A or B so it's easier for you. This is A, the first one on the left. This is B, the one on the right. So if you say answer is number 1A, it means your answer is this. Number 1B, it means your answer is this. Okay? So I'm going to play the CD for you so you can help me answer number 1. Both of them are grammatically correct. What matters is what you hear. So let's go.
B21. Help, helper. Scent, center. Cook, cooker. Mix, mixer. Past, pasta.
Where are we? This is 22. 22.
B22. 1. They took their cook with them. Cook with them. They took their cook with them. They took their cook with them. 2. 2.
So number 1 says they took their cook with them. Doesn't say cooker, yes? Cook. It means their chef, the person who could cook. Sorry, I didn't complete it, just thinking what supposed. Yeah, I think maybe you didn't get the exercise, Awesome, because you were a little late for that exercise. Maybe you didn't get it. Yes, good say. Sweet, good. Awesome, good. Parisa, good. Atifa, good. So, let's go to number 2. Number 2. She was... Let's listen.
She was a great helper. She was a great helper. Was a great helper.
2.
She was a great helper.
2.
She was a great helper.
Maybe because this is British, it's a little hard to get the correct one. If it was American, it was very easy. Because we would pronounce it like helper, helper. But good, good Said, good sweet. Said and sweet and Parisa, awesome on Atifa, good. Exactly, helper. This British, this helper. But in American, say helper. It's clearly understandable.
3. He didn't exercise. He didn't exercise. He didn't exercise. B. He didn't exercise. He didn't exercise. 3. He didn't exercise.
He didn't exercise. Number 3. Let's see what you guys say. He didn't exercise. Yeah, good out of it. 3 is B. He didn't exercise.
3. He didn't exercise. He didn't exercise. 3. He didn't exercise. He didn't exercise.
He didn't. You can hear that nt very quickly, but you can hear that. Didn't. Good Qasim, good Parsa. Next one, number 4. They learn quickly or they learnt quickly. Because we're working on consonant, consonant, here you have consonant, consonant, and here you have consonant, consonant, consonant. You have 3 consonants. Learned. Here you have 2 consonants. Let's check it.
Didn't exercise.
4. They learnt quickly.
4.
They learnt quickly.
4.
They learnt quickly.
4.
They learnt quickly.
4.
They learnt quickly.
So what do you think? Good, sweet. They learned quickly. I heard the t at the end of that.
4.
They learnt quickly.
5.
Quickly.
4. 4.
They learnt quickly.
Yeah, they learned quickly. Nice. So let's go to the next one. Number 5. Give me a moment. Okay, cool. So A or B? 5.
5. Is that your guess? 6. 5. Is that your guess? 5. Is that your guess? 5. Is that your guess?
What do you hear? Is that your guess or is that your guest? Hi Kurosh, welcome. Kurosh says A, Sweet says A, Asaman A, Atifa A. Yeah, exactly. This one you don't have consonant, consonant. You have consonant, vowel, consonant. Guess. Next one.
6.
Good Qasim. Good Parisa.
They burnt the food.
6.
They burnt the food.
6.
They burnt the food.
Guess. 6.
They burnt the food.
Okay, what do you think? A or B? Sweet says B. They burnt. This one is consonant, vowel, consonant. This one is consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Jerkara says B. Oh, Jerkara, you're still in the live. I'll add you definitely. We just have 2 more and I'll add you to the live. Because you sent a request at the beginning, I said send it at the end. Yeah, that's B. Burnt. Past form of burn.
7. It's all in the pasta now.
They burnt the food.
7. It's all in the pasta now. 7. It's all in the pasta now. 7. It's all in the pasta now.
It's all in the past now, or it's all in the pasta now? Paris says B, pasta. Said says B. Yeah, that's B. Good. Let's go to 8.
8.
That mix wasn't very good.
All in the pasta now. 8.
That mix wasn't very good.
Pasta now. 8.
That mix wasn't very good.
8.
That mix wasn't very good.
8.
That mix wasn't very good.
What do you hear? That mix wasn't very good, or that mixer wasn't very good. Chris says A, Sweet says A. Parisa Osaman, Jerkara, they all say A. Okay, good. That's A. Yes, that mix wasn't very good. So today, in summary, we worked on final consonant. For example, I don't know, walked, shopped, mix, even mix, because mix, although you see this, but the sound is mix. It's consonant at the end. Mix. So let me switch to Wi-Fi and I will thank you everyone for watching. I'll stop it here.